Hey guys, you here, aka Gino. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that still stuck around, I do greatly appreciate it. We're still out here, we're still lurking and lingering, trying to think of just top quality rather than just the numbers, you know. So I've been doing a lot of research on other aspects, but right now, primarily, this video is focused on this massive announcement by Rockstar Games, and we've been waiting for many years. Personally, myself, I've been waiting for a big change because the muscle memory is so like it's I think it's flatlined, if anything. Like GTA 5 is a great game. It's always been a great game. And you know, if you jump on now, even if you haven't played it for 5 years, your muscle memory will kick in and you are just in another world that you know the ins and out of every single corner, and you know every single racing line. So like on the track, on the tarmac, you're driving around, you know exactly how to approach a corner before you even see it. That's the level of muscle memory that we've all, you know, have become attached to with this game. So this announcement, you're thinking, all right, it's about time, but you still worry sometimes. You still worry, right? Because you're thinking, all right, the first trailer's coming out in December, which is around the corner. So at least it's great that the game is going to be around the corner. Perfect. But it's been over 10 years. And for a game to top GTA 5, although it's the next GTA coming out, it's called GTA 6, it's going to take a lot, right? So it got me thinking, because we are also used to the current physics and immersiveness and mechanics behind the game of it when it comes to just having the controller in hand or with your PC or mouse. Like when you press something, when you press a button, you know the exact response of the immersiveness and the feel you're going to get when you press something in the car or whatever the gun is going to give you that level of experience. Now they've got to top that. They've got to somehow top that in GTA 6. And this is what concerns me, because I know the way the physics are intended. Well, let's talk specifically about racing in the cars, because this is what we used to, and a lot of you guys subscribe to that. So we know, like, the physics are kind of broken, the mechanics for the game are kind of broken, but broken in a sense which makes it so unique to GTA 5 that makes it good, because no other game can actually compare the level of immersive adrenaline rush experience that we got from all these years of competitive racing and the community that we built. So like just for that context, to replicate that and to make it even better is kind of a gamble that Rockstar Games are going to make, because they are under pressure to make a new game with this much investment, over 2 billion gone into this new, supposedly this new game that's coming out, or GTA 6 that's overdue. There's been high expectations, of course, and they're going to have to try and enhance the graphics as well as create a immersive experience that is enjoyable that GTA 5 has brought out. But not just that, but just to top that, you know. So I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic and be positive about it, because you know their GTA games have been great over the years. The leap from GTA 4 to GTA 5 was huge, but the fact that there's a massive gap now between GTA 5 and GTA 6, the expectation is going to be higher. So the one thing about the physics behind GTA 5, especially for, you know, for the cars, is you got the brake boosting element, which was discovered a little bit later down the line over the years. But then you also have the throttle control element, but also the contribution of the changes in performance with the tweaking of the, you know, the aesthetics of the car, the cosmetics. Just, you know, different combinations of like wheel types affecting traction. So you got all these elements that contribute to the overall experience of the game. So all of this, if you take into account, they could potentially, right, not have any of this taking place in the next game. They might just have a simple engine for driving, no complications, and everyone's happy. Or it could have the reverse effect where everyone gets bored so quickly. There's no variations involved or variables like we had in GTA 5, where if you change a bumper or a spoiler, the car completely changes its reaction in the cornering. This sort of freedom that we had in GTA 5, my fear is that we won't have that in GTA 6. But also, if you think positively, there might be more than what we've got in GTA 5. There might be more availability of the differences in the changes that we can play with. There might be also more availability in the cars that they can bring out in terms of modeling licensing. Because I know for a fact, with GTA 5 currently as it stands, they've mixed or incorporated different models of cars in real life into one model, so they can kind of get away with the exact copyright issues if they were to replicate an actual car one to one. I know there's issues in games where licensing comes into play with actual car companies in real life, but I know Rockstar can be a bit, iffy with that. But let's just see about how they incorporate the cars, how they look in terms of how they compare to real life and how close and identical they'll be, and also whether they'll carry on the existing car names and models to GTA 6. That's another curiosity that I have, because whether they carry on the company names as well, like Pegassi or like Grotti, and you got all sorts of other names which I forgot. But yeah, it's been a while since I played personally. I'll jump on here and there, but I do flatline quick when it comes to my dopamine in terms of like if I'm going for a lap or so, just jump in a car of a Turismo, for example, which I've used for years. You kind of like lose the vibe, and they always say mix things up. But personally, there's certain things that my ego can't let go of, and that's a whole nother story. But the point is, now we're talking about, as it stands, the people that have been there from since day one, since the release of GTA 5. It's gonna be a lot of expectations. I personally do hope they they don't overhaul. How do you say it? They overhaul, like redo the whole thing again from scratch. Hopefully they kind of carry on what we've currently got with the current game engine and just enhance those things. But also, I would like to see some changes where, if they could incorporate an engine where brake boosting and all these elements don't contribute too much to the competitive edge. Don't get me wrong, but brake boosting in itself creates a significant skill gap, and it creates a whole different level of competitiveness. But at the same time, even though it's arcade, so you can't really ask for too much realism there. But I personally, in my personal preference, would like to not have the whole element of, what's it called? The brake boosting, short shifting element, just to cater for everyone. Because I know there's about 1% of people that probably mastered it. And if that was to change in GTA 6, they would go crazy. And personally, I got into that crowd pretty late, but it's very demanding and it's very overwhelming. And even I personally, I can't hang with that. And it is tough and it's draining, and it kind of takes out the fun out of the game, because over time you just get so depleted and deflated, because if you want milliseconds, you're kind of having to rely on certain variables and certain combinations, which you can only hope that the car can kick into gear quicker with what you do, and also the timing and of the brake boosting, which creates a whole another level of complication. So hopefully the complicated aspects can go a bit less complicated, but keeping the overall immersiveness of the game there. Because GTA 5 is not a bad game. This is the thing. It's a great game. So the question is, what could possibly top it? What more can they do for us to go, do you know what? You know what? I'm glad I waited over 10 years and I was patient. That is ultimately the response they need. They don't want, because it's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure. They don't want someone, or this big backlash over all these years of waiting and for the game to go backwards and to not even be on par with GTA 5. So we'll see. That's my take. Let me know what you guys are curious about for this game, and especially for the trailer, because the trailer will reveal a lot of what to expect. I don't think they'll show gameplay personally. I think they'll just show like cinematics and shots. So there's still going to be a lot of information that we're going to be missing out, but hopefully we can get some bits and bobs of just general models of certain cars. Hopefully keep an eye out for that on the trailer. But when the trailer does release, I'll definitely post my take on that. But for now, let me know what you guys think, what you guys are looking forward to in this trailer, as well as the game itself, and what are your thoughts on the whole transition of how they're going to approach the game in terms of the game engine, the physics, mechanics, and the immersive aspects and enhancement of the graphics. Is it all going to work out? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Show you sign out. Good night, peace. Yeah.